Hi friends, this is Deepak Padiyat. I am the Vice President for G-Tec Group of Institutions. I also take care of its junior division known as G-Tec Gensmart Academy and the CEO for it. I am here today with the latest trend in industry, the most modern technology which blankets the entire industry in the world. From automobile to aerospace, from textile to hospitality, you name anything, 3D printing is there. So what is 3D printing? So let me break 3D and printing as two separate entities. So we are very used to with this kind of printing where we have two dimensions here. It has a height, it has a width. So what makes this different from 3D? Very simple. A 3D printer has three dimensions. It has a height, it has a width, and it has a breadth. Length, breadth and height makes 3D printing very different. So how is it different? How do we do this? It's very simple. We print layer over layer. Every layer is printed on another layer so that it has a height which is prescribed to the machine. So how does this really affect the industry? Two things: zero wastage. As we know, we used to do subtractive manufacturing where we take an entire stone, we chip off the unnecessary or trim off the unnecessary materials and we create a statue. In 3D printing, there is zero wastage and only 100% usage. That is one stuff. Second, it prints with virtually anything, literally anything that you find. You can print food, you can print human cells, you can print metal, you can print gold, whatever you need, you can print with a 3D printer. The printer that you right now see is printing a material known as PLA, that is polylactic acid, which is eco-friendly materials. It solidifies in 2 seconds. In a snap, it solidifies. That is the beauty of 3D printing. Why do we need to learn this? So it's a huge industry. I would say it's a $5 billion worth industry as per the Forbes report. Nike shoes, the biggest in the market. Every model that they manufacture right now is first 3D printed, approved by the company, and then gone to the industry. Health industry, 40% patents. The biggest consumer for 3D and the most sustainable market. They depend on 3D printing for all their activities, including organ transplantation. You bet on this. People have started printing human organs literally from 2010. Dr. Anthony Atala was the first person who printed a human organ through 3D printers. Real estate, interior designing, building designing, to say planned cities, everything is done through 3D printing. Aerospace, International Space Station printed a wrench in 2015, and now they carry 3D printers to space so that they can print customized tools. What more do you need? Food industry, chocolates to the pastries, everything is now customized based on their customer requirements. How do they do this? 3D printing. Do you know something? Taj, Mumbai hotel, they print customized cakes with the help of 3D printers. Education, you just think of this, you are learning with an actual heart in front of you. It has the same structure, same system, so that you can touch and learn this. So what happens? You learn with experience, you learn the physical aspect of it, and most important, you have a memory which retains everything because you've involved all your senses into it. That's the beauty of 3D printing, and that's not the end. From all the industries, if you take any specific industry, everyone is using 3D printers to their core activities. So how does it work? It needs 4 components. One, a software which you use for designing. Second part, you have a slicing software which determines how to print and when to print. And the third part is basically a 3D printer like this, or even a 3D pen where you can doodle your creativity. It's as simple as that. And the Fourth and the most important component is your brain, is your creativity. How creative you are, that's the limit of 3D printing. So sky is the limit, it's up to you. So how do we teach this? We have 3 levels of courses. One for the very basic student from 6 years onwards. That is the basic one where you can doodle with 3D pens. And then we have 2 courses for higher end students for 10 years plus and 15 years plus, which uses 3D pen and printer. So you have these 3 courses which introduces you from the basic 3D printing pens to the latest and the most sophisticated engineering designs. So prepare for the future, and the future is now. All the very best to you.